Alright, well today we're going to hang this pre-hung interior door. And I never hung a door before until we built this house, and I watched a lot of videos, people doing shims, and it looked like a major pain in the ass. So I got these quick hang brackets down at Home Depot. They come with two different size screws, the short ones and the long ones. And the long ones are for later, so at first we'll just be using the short ones. But I've already started by drawing level lines here, just to save a few minutes. You'll need a good 4 or 6 foot level, and go ahead and draw you some level lines about a 1/2 inch from the edge of the door. They'll be useful later as a reference point. So, now we're ready to hang brackets. I'm going to take a bracket and 3 short screws to go with it. And we'll start on the bracket side. We have the bracket side of the door facing out already, but we're going to hang it alongside the brackets. So if you come around here, take a look at this bracket, you see that it's shaped like a hook, and it hooks right here like that. So I put 2 in my mouth, 1 on the drill. Oh, I'll take 1 from my mouth. The first one's always the toughest. Alright. You just want to hang it about where the hinge is. So now we'll just put in the other 2. Try to find that screw I dropped. There it is. And the instructions recommend 6 brackets for each door, 3 on each side. So that's what we'll put in. Grab a few more screws. And go on to the next one. Get it lined up with the bracket. Once you get that first one in there, piece of cake. But this is a great invention and a great way to hang it if you're doing it by yourself, which I've hung all these doors by myself. Anybody can do it. I never hung a door before this. On the drill, grab a bracket. Now we're at the bottom one. They claim that you can hang a door in like 4 minutes with these quick hangs, but obviously it takes a little longer. Perhaps if you smoke some crack, you can hang it in 4 minutes, but I wouldn't recommend it. Alright, so this side is done. Now we move on to this side. Back here, I guess, so they can see. It's the same deal. But there's no brackets on this side, obviously, so you just want to eyeball it. You just have to get it close. Try to get it in line with the other bracket on the other side. Gotta get the hook around there. It's about in line with it right there. Okay. Two more. Now this one is closest to where the handles or the doorknob is going to be. So you want to make sure that you're not going to interfere with the doorknob, but they gave us plenty of room on this door, so it's not an issue. You just put it in line with that hinge, and we're good to go. Right about here. One more. Right about there. And it really doesn't matter which one of these three holes you start with. You just want to make sure that it's hooking over the edge. As you can see, it's flush with the edge. All right, one more screw. These short ones. That's it. We got the brackets on. Now we're ready to go put it into place. So we're going to be hanging it here. My beautiful wife just went ahead and painted this lovely closet. And now we're ready to hang the door. You can see with our level lines, some of these doorways, you could see how off our builder was. Like a lot of these get wide in some areas and it's not 100% square, but it doesn't matter. We'll make it work. This one here is not terribly bad, but I've seen plenty of worse ones along the way. So let's pick up our door. Turn it around. Push it into position. You want to try to push it flat to where all these brackets are touching the wall. Now we want to try to center it up a little bit. And we can see we've got a bigger gap over here than we do over here. So I'm going to scoot the door over here just a hair. The idea of these level lines is you're supposed to be able to count the number of teeth. Like there's 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. Sorry. And if you have the straight line, we could see it 1, 2, third gap right there. And then you want the line to be in the same place. And we can see it's already off a little bit here. 1, 2, 3. If we want that to be in line with the top, we gotta push it over here a little bit. And then we go back up here and make sure it didn't move too much. And this one here needs to come out quite a bit more. Right about there. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but you want your door to be as close to level and plumb as possible. In a perfect world, everything would match up perfect, but we do the best we can. And then you come over here and look at this side, and we're kind of off the teeth part of it. So what I'm going to do, and now we got a bigger gap over here on this side anyway, so I'm going to shove the whole door over here and left a little bit. And go back to this side and get it as straight as possible with the level line. And then come look at this side and see if that line is passing through about the same place in all of them. You can see this one up top needs to come over just a little bit. Right about there. So now all three of these appear to be in about the same position. But I have to let go to go grab my drill. So I'm gonna keep it in about that same spot. Oh, my wife's doing me a solid, thank you. And could I have a black screw, please? We need one of those black screws. They're longer, they drive into these studs, and this is what really hangs the door. But we just need a couple to hold our place right now. We just want to double check and make sure it's about where we want it. Look it over. And I actually want to move this out here a little bit more. It looks like it moved a bit. So, and the good thing about these is you can adjust them once you hang a door. And if it's not opening and closing properly, you can just back one of these black screws off and push it over a little bit and tighten it back down wherever you like. Putting one in right there. That'll kind of hold our spot. Thank you. I got another black screw here. I'm just going to go ahead and put it over on this side to hold the spot. Good. Thank you. We just want to be looking and make sure our door is not moving too much. Still appears to be pretty good. So, let's keep screwing. Thank you. Two more. It's kind of like the tightening sequence. I just kind of move around from one side to the other and make sure that it goes in evenly. Good. One more. Thank you. pretty straight. Now we're ready to pop this little plastic thing out that they have in there. And that's kind of a tricky part sometimes. Sometimes you gotta lift the corner of the door up. There it goes. And we kind of test it. Make sure it closes. We can see it's a little tight though. So we gotta look where it's hitting. And it appears to be rubbing up here on top. Like I said, the beauty of these things is you can adjust them rather easily. So what we're gonna do, maybe come over on this side so we can see. Unscrew this a little bit. I'm gonna back this frame off of it, just like that. Give it a little muscle, then retighten the screw. We'll see if it closes better. There it is. That's perfect. So now the only thing I gotta do is install the doorknob. Maybe I'll do another video for that, but I wanted to do one on the quick hang, so if you've never done it before, you can see how simple it is. And it's really not that difficult. Just takes a few minutes and you can do it by yourself. I highly recommend it. It's a little more expensive than shimming, but it's much less of a headache and pain in the ass. Thanks for watching the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up and have a great day.